What should I be looking out for when I hire someone?
Okay. Ask them what their process is. If they're telling you that they're only going to be, it's going to be 20 minutes in and out per room to clean your floor or to, especially carpets, then you need to have a really big question mark. Because for us, sometimes even just vacuuming a room can take 20 minutes. Because the standard is over traffic areas and around the edges where everything settles, you want to vacuum over that, and this you can actually do yourself as a standard 7 times.
Wow.
Because if you can, vacuuming alone can, and if you do it properly, can remove around 74% of most of the dirt. What you don't want is somebody that's going to come in, they're not going to vacuum, because what they're going to do is they're going to wet your carpet, and it's going to become like mud underneath, just underneath on the laminate at the back.
Yeah.
So eventually it's going to become crusty underneath there. You want them to vacuum. You want them to you want to make sure that they test, or do you test the fibers of the carpet? Even the most experienced carpet cleaners should be testing, because especially today with all the new things that are coming up, you want to know what you're working with.
Okay.
Sometimes, especially when you do the burn test, it smells like wool, it burns like wool, but it's actually rayon.
Okay.
So, and yes, you have to work with it in the same
I'm
way.
acting like I know what rayon is.
I was actually thinking that. I was like, huh?
So way back in the day, people wanted wool, but they couldn't afford it, and then they made rayon because it acts the same. It's not natural.
Knockoff version of
it's
wool.
not natural, but it acts like it. The same for cotton or jute. Those things shrink. So if somebody asks you to do it, and if it's got a backing, if you've got a rug or something that has jute backing, you have to make sure that you dry it properly. Otherwise, it will shrink and it will look really silly. So you want to ask them, do they test? I don't know what other people's processes are because I haven't asked.
So let's simplify it. Anybody who's going to come in and say, let's say I've got 1,000 square feet, and they go, don't worry, it'll take me an hour. Like, stay away from that.
I would stay away from it.
Okay, so speed is not a benefit here.
No, it's not, because you want to be able to give it enough dry time. What's most likely going to happen if they do that is that it's going to be over wet. You're going to be 8-9 hours in after they've gone, and it's going to be slushing on your feet. In Florida, you're going to be growing mold at a rapid rate when that happens, and you might actually end up having to replace it.
Okay.